What's up, guys? Long time no see. This is the Season 3 opener for Lights On, brought to you by Gloving.com, home of the International Gloving League, sponsored by our good friends over here, Glow Beverages. You finally saw us drink it last time. Maybe we'll drink it this time. I don't know. You're going to have to find out. And I'm not going to center that. I'm going to leave it right there. Anyways, yeah, first of all, we're actually not live right now. We actually recorded this yesterday, and we're gonna be recording all of our live streams in the future the night before. Reason we're doing this is because we wanna produce better live streams for you that are more organized, more exciting, and just overall just better. And in future live streams, we're also gonna be talking about some novice matchups, some challenger matchups, some pro matchups, and how we would score the shows, and talking about the perspectives from a lot of the different judges that we work with. And we'll also be releasing a lot of different helpful resources around the scorecard and judging, just to be a lot more transparent with you guys and to just really allow you guys to understand how you can succeed and better understand the whole competition format. But enough of me talking. Dylan, why don't you take it from here?
What's up, guys? And we already said it's season 3, which means we had 2 seasons already. And we're going to go ahead and recap some of those seasons. We're going to shout out some of the cool stuff you're going to see this season. And of course, none of this is possible without all of our judges. This season we have judges like Lust. We have Long from last season. He's going to be judging. We have Puppet, Materia. The list goes on and on. So, shout out to you guys. You guys really help us out and make this tournament great. And just so you know, you guys got to check us out on social media. We do have our Facebook page, our Facebook group, and our Instagram account. Camera guy, if you could throw that in for us.
Put it right there for a solid, 10 seconds. Be sure to follow us because we got a lot of exciting things coming out for future seasons and other things within the IGL.
You guys know we had season 1, which only had 1 bracket. It had 64 competitors, and what was that prize pool, Davis?
That prize pool, we gave away a total of $3,500 in prizes. Like he said, we only had 1 bracket at the time. It was considered I guess you could call it the pro bracket, because we had to be a lot more selective of who we let into the competition. If you guys don't remember, we became very, very big fans of Slander because those were the only tracks that you could use in season 1. But regardless, it was one of the most exciting competitions to happen, in my opinion, in gloving. We introduced the IGL ranking system, which now has over 250 ranked glovers on there and is going to have even more as we head into season 3. I'm super excited to see how those evolve. What else happened in season 1? We had some crazy matchups.
Yeah, so with season 1, we started to see new glovers that not everyone has heard of. Us personally, we didn't know of some of them. BMO was a big favorite of mine. He had a killer run, made it all the way to, I believe it was top 8, and he scored a 29 in the top 16, which was just crazy to me. It was a really, really good score, a great show. I'm a bit sad to not see him come back this season.
Me too, and another glover who you are obviously all familiar with now, but no one was familiar with him in season 1 is Long. I think Long has really paved himself, made a name for himself in this competition. Season 1, he started off as a huge underdog, and now he's definitely evolving, and he's actually going to be judging some of the brackets within season 3 as well. And then obviously we had some established glovers, do whatever they normally do, which is just ultimately kill it.
Yeah, we had Puppet. Puppet had a crazy, crazy run. He had to go through Krusty, Materia, Starlight, Megaslot, Long, and then all the way to Corduroy in the grand finals, which,
Wait, who's Corduroy?
I don't know who Corduroy is.
Didn't he win season 1?
I think he's the champion of season 1.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen him these past 2 seasons.
Yeah, someone told me the other day that he's undefeated, he's the best, but dude, it doesn't count if you just take your championship in season 1 and never come back. So, you guys are listening right now. Why don't you go out there and call Corduroy out in all those Facebook groups and say, where are you at, dude? Because we want to see you back in season 4 because you didn't join season 2 or 3. But anyways, enough of that. Let's move on to the exciting stuff that happened in season two. So season two, we quadrupled the size of the competition and we introduced the challenger bracket. So the whole goal of this was we didn't want to turn anyone away that wanted to be part of this big and exciting thing that we're trying to grow. And so, we opened it up to support as many as we could humanly handle, right, by ourselves. And and that turned out to be a very successful season, as you guys saw as well. A lot of even more exciting things happened in season two. Why don't you talk about that?
Yeah, like you said, we had 256 competitors. We had one open bracket, now known as the pro bracket. We had 3 challenger brackets, in which this ended up being, we crowned 2 international winners. Everyone knows Long won his bracket. He was one of our international winners all the way from Vietnam. And now this season, he'll be judging. He needs a break from competing. He said he took a lot of time into practicing. So we also had Pretzel. Pretzel won his bracket. He was the international winner from Canada. He's back this season. Alien, he's spelling his name right now. No of those double Y's this time.
None of that alien.
Yeah, none of that. He's back again this season as well. And then the big winner, of course, Megasloth. He had some killer matches. He took down Materia. He took down Vex. He dethroned Teddy.
Yeah, he took down Teddy, which, a lot of people were cheering him on, but, Teddy obviously has a lot of history in the competition scene and a lot of achievements and, has just done so much. Not to say he's coming back in season 3, but, again, Megasloth just really went against the odds in that matchup and came out on top. Obviously, we also saw the return of Team Vivid along with a bunch of other Glovers that we haven't seen for a while. So that was super, super exciting. And of course, we were able to up the prize money to $5,500 because, again, we had more brackets and we just want to reward those who compete and make it to the final rounds of the competition. But now we go into season 3, and you guys know by now, my motto for this competition is bigger and better every single time. And I'm happy to say we've done just that for season 3. So, man, there's so many cool stats here. Let me just kick it off, and then you can tell them some because there's just that many. Season 3, we introduced the Novice Bracket. So that brings it to a total of 3 bracket types. That's the Pro, that's the Challenger, and now this is the Novice Bracket. Why did I introduce the Novice Bracket? It ties into the same mission that I've always had with this competition, just making it welcoming and encouraging and open to as many Glovers as possible that want to be a part of this. And as you guys have seen, it's only gotten more exciting over the past 2 seasons. So definitely not something to miss. If you're a lurker out there watching this, wondering what it's like, just get in on the action, and it's just a whole lot of fun. But with that said, actually, novices make up over 50% of season 3. So that's 320 novices that we're going to be keeping an eye on. And with that said, too, in total, we have 576 competitors. That's over double of season 2. So I'm super duper excited for that. Thank you guys so much for getting in on the fun. That's a total of 9 separate brackets that are going to be going on, and that's just super exciting. That's 36 people that we're going to pay out at the end of season 3 because the top 4 of each bracket gets paid out. And then finally, from my end, we got 70 of 86 IGL registered teams representing. I mean, that's just really freaking cool. I had no idea that many teams existed, and it's just cool for you guys to show how proud you are and how much you want to push your teams to compete, just to, get your rankings up and, just to basically put your team out there so the world knows about that. But yeah, a bunch of other stuff. Why don't you tell them what else is exciting?
Well, speaking of the world, we have 55 international competitors this season across 13 countries. And honestly, I want to see if any of them are going to win their bracket. Last season, we had 2 international winners. To me, that's just awesome. It's crazy to see everything growing this big, people winning this competition from all the way on the opposite side of the world. And, you know, you were mentioning last season, we had the return of Team Vivid. This season, we have the return of Team AO. We have, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 AO members spread across different brackets. We have Mumbles. Mumbles is a classic. Everyone knows Mumbles. You know, he's the young, almost a young prodigy. He got good when he was, what, 12, 13?
12 or 13, and he's now, I believe he's 18, so
19.
or 19, so he's still in the scene, still going super strong, and just, you know, again, kind of leading AO back into the gloving scene because, you know, he has that young fire and young spark to come back and compete, and he dragged his boys with him. He dragged Mimic, Papa Burgundy, Merc, and Abstract with him. And if you guys didn't know, Mimic is an official IGL gloving, or he's in the official IGL Gloving Hall of Fame, and he's the only Hall of Famer to be competing in Lights On this season. So just super excited to see that happen as well. So
yeah, our first Hall of Famer entering. You know, it's going to be interesting to see how he does, how he stacks up with the new age of talent. You know, they haven't seen the bracket yet. Whew, that's a stacked bracket.
You guys will see the bracket super soon.
Super soon.
But final point is, you know, the cash prizes. I mean, of course, more brackets, that means more cash money for you guys to win. So this season, we are giving away a total of $6,500 just based on the amount of brackets that we have. So really cool. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on, and let's reveal the matchups.
Not yet, Davis.
Whoa. I'm usually the one that stops the exciting things from happening. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, but I have to talk to all these competitors first. They have things they need to know about Season 3.
All right, well, Mr. Tournament Organizer over here wants to, you know.
Let me have a heart-to-heart with them.
All right, fine. Let him talk, and then I'll show you guys who got into Season 3, along with the matchups.
Yeah, so just so you guys know, I want you guys to all log into your gloving.com accounts. And, you know, we reached out to you guys through your emails this time, and we're going to be reaching out to you through emails much more in the future. So please update that to your correct email so we make sure we get all that information to you. And then you guys also need to know that whatever registered Glover name you have under there is what we're going to be using for this entire season. So just be aware, if you recently changed it, it's whatever is on your gloving.com account. And then when it comes to the actual brackets, some of you might notice there's going to be some parentheses with an R and a number next to your name. That's just your IGL rank. You know, like you said, we have 250 ranked Glovers now. We want to recognize you guys for your skill, so that's right there. And then also, we have different brackets. So we have 5 novice brackets. There's N1, N2. The numbers, they just mean different brackets. There's no bracket that's better than another. They don't lead into each other. They're all their own separate bracket, and they're the only people you're going to be fighting. So, with that being said, we do have to talk about the rules. Make sure you guys can use any song from any of the seasons. So you can go through season 1, 2, 3, all of those playlists, and you're good. You can also reuse your entry song. Whatever song you used in your entry video, you get to use that one more time. No full face mask. We have to see who you are. If you have a little doctor mask or whatever those are fine. No props, no flow toys, no extra lights. If you guys want some backlights, that's okay. Just don't give us anything crazy. No crazy lasers or strobes, just some mood lighting. That's fine. And you can only edit in your registered IGL name and team logos. Do not edit in anything else or use any fancy transitions. Keep it under keep it under 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Have the intro video file in there, the season 3 one, and of course, what's the most important rule?
You already forgot one thing before we give them the most important thing, the most important rule. One thing is, if you're part of this competition and you're part of a team, make sure you log into your gloving.com account and you select the right team that you're going to be representing, because if you don't, your team will not get any credit for any of the competitive stats that you earned during season 3. So super important to log in and do that. Update your emails because that's the only way that we're going to be contacting you sometimes, and you need to know the important stuff that we tell you guys because we don't want you guys to get DQ'd, right? And like he said, whatever gloving name is on your gloving.com profile, that's what we are going to refer to you as. So again, just know that. But yeah, now you can move on into the final rule, which is super important.
Don't be late. Just put it right out there. Just don't be late.
Awesome.
Is it time for brackets? Have we made them wait long enough?
Yeah, I think it's time to reveal some brackets. So can I get Brandon, Ninetails, to jump in on here? And before we reveal the brackets here, as you guys know, there's Dylan Wheat and there's Brandon Ninetails here. And they're actually responsible for managing different brackets. So Dylan will be responsible for managing the pro brackets, all the challenger brackets, and the N5 bracket, which is a novice bracket. Brandon will be responsible for managing the N1 through N4 novice brackets. So if you guys are in whatever brackets and you guys have questions about anything at all, please reach out to the appropriate person. And if you can't reach them, you can always feel free to reach out to me as well. As you guys know, we listen to you guys and we do everything we can to take your feedback into consideration. So do not hesitate to do that. But with that said, they really want to see the brackets now.
All right. Well, I think they can start off with what? N1 and N2 right now?
Yeah, let's throw up the N1 and N2 matchups on the screen. Bam. They're right there. Let's leave them up for around, 15, 20 seconds or so. But we got some super cool matchups going on in here. Quite frankly, I don't know most of these glovers or almost all of them. So I'm super excited to see the heat that they're going to bring up.
Yeah, and I've actually been seeing some of these names around. We have Digit, we have Echo. My personal favorite, this guy just has a great name. It's Yo. I like that.
Oh, yeah, I see that. And there's another guy named He. H-E-H. I don't know. Yeah, pretty cool. But yeah, congratulations to you guys. Let's move on to the N3 and N4 matchups.
And there you guys go.
Yep. Congratulations again to everyone who made it into these brackets. By the way, all of your videos, everyone that we show, your videos are due. When are they?
They're due this Sunday, the 18th, 11:59 p.m. PST. And those forms are going to be closing on you guys, so get them in. Don't be late.
There we go. And let's move on to the N5 matchups. Bam. There we go. Congratulations to everyone who made it into this bracket here as well. Again, all the brackets are randomized. But yeah, we got Planet Dylan in here. Is that your cousin?
No, he's a pretty cool guy, though. Shout outs to fellow Dylans. Hope you all do well in this season.
We got
a few of them.
We got Void Dreamer over here. I think he's from Vietnam.
He is.
So a lot of guys from Vietnam and a lot of guys just from other international countries are stepping up to the plate this time. So really excited to see what they can do. But I think that'll be it for the novice brackets. You guys saw that. And now we're going to move on to the challenger brackets. Let's throw up the C1 bracket.
And there you guys go. As you can see, we got Squeens back. He did really good last season. We have people like Hi, I'm Tyrone. He was in last season as well. And we actually have Lords of Light, Swobig.
Yeah, Lords of Light. I think this is also the Lords of Light is coming in for the first time in season 3 because I can't think of anyone that joined in season 1 or 2. So that's, again, super exciting. I mean, the crews are coming back strong, so that's really cool. And sorry, guys, I know if the graphics are too small and you can't read them, all these matchups will actually be up online right after the stream. So apologies for anyone who's messaging me right now and telling me that they can't see anything.
All right, let's throw up C2 now.
Oh, and C2 has the return of Pretzel. And I
Yep.
say the return because I think he won in season 2.
He did.
And then I was talking to him afterwards, and he said he was going to take a break from season 3. But he decided last minute to come back and defend his title. So really
exciting.
freaking cool, yeah.
Yeah, we have some other great names there. There's Maggie, Mittens, super excited to see him competing. Another just great Glover name, Goat Hater. Amazing name, man. I love that.
I love goats, though.
Well, that's unfortunate. You have a rival now.
All right.
You guys could take it to the pits.
What are the pits?
We have C3.
We have C3. Let's roll it to C3. And C3 is pretty damn stacked. So C3
yeah.
actually has a lot of IM boys, which is Infinity Movement from Hawaii. I think there's 4 or 5 of them in here. And I swear to you, we did not set this up. This was completely randomized and didn't realize that all of them were in this bracket until after the fact. But anyways, it's gonna be pretty crazy to see all those guys in there, along with a bunch of other folks in here.
Yeah, we got Alien. He's back again. Bloom, she made top 4. She's back. Dave submitted his entry video while riding a bike and gloving at the same time. Shoutouts to Dave. That guy's awesome. That was really, really cool of him. I'm excited to see what he does this season. I really hope he's being safe on that bike, though. I don't want to see his entries of him falling.
Well, if he falls, then he can't turn in his entry.
This is true.
All right, and then let's move on into the pro bracket. You know, this bracket is extremely limited, only 64 competitors. We actually had a lot of people enter this bracket, but unfortunately, you know, we can't fit everyone in, so we had to bump some people down into the challengers bracket. But here we go. That's what we have. We got some pretty exciting matchups in here. You know, right off the bat, I see Vajana versus Mimic, which is really cool. Vajana is very experienced in the scene. But then going against Mimic, obviously very, very experienced, but took a break for a while. But 2 completely different styles, masters of their own respective areas, and you know, that'll be cool. Another comeback here. What do we got here?
We got Indica and Stasis. You know, I was bugging Stasis to enter for a long time. I'd love to see him compete. Pretty sure everyone likes Stasis shows, so I'm very excited to see those matchups. We have some other sick ones. We have Catsby and Papa Burgundy. You know, that's that return of AO again. Excited to see what he can do.
Yep.
And just honestly, all of these matchups are stacked.
Yeah,
This is
super
a
stacked. We got
stacked bracket.
yeah, Recluse Zipper, Moshi Mumbles. I mean, anyways, you know, there's no explanation needed here. Congratulations to everyone who made it into the pro brackets. It's gonna be super exciting. We're just super excited for all of the matchups that are about to unfold. 576 competitors, 9 brackets. I mean,
It's a lot.
it's a lot, but we are working hard here to make sure everything runs smoothly. So are the judges. So shout out to all the judges who decided to step up and, you know, again, just really dedicate their time to making this run smoothly. But anyways, final reminder for all you guys, do not forget to turn in your videos. All the competitor videos are due this Sunday, which is 5 days from now, roughly. They're due by 11:59 p.m. PST. We've set up the form now, so it automatically closes at midnight. So if you try to turn in your video and the form tells you you can't, please don't come chasing after us. You're late. Don't even bother. You're DQ'd. Yeah, that's my way of saying just don't be
Late.
late. Don't be late.
But seriously, don't be late.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that is it. You guys have all the information you need to be the best glovers that you guys can be. So, hey man.
I have a message for them.
Oh, sorry.
I think you guys should follow us on social media, of course. You know, we're going to plug that in again. We have our Facebook group, we have our Facebook page, and our Instagram page. Make sure to follow all of those so you guys can get all the important information. And then for you competitors, of course, you know the due date. Stay tuned in your competitors' pits. Make sure you know what's going on. It's super important. But really, just enjoy yourselves. It's going to be a super, super fun season.
Season 3, baby. Peace.